Hello dear students of Standard 7. We have finished with the first chapter and we are going to a very interesting chapter that is called motion. Okay, so here we will be learning about what is what is the meaning of the term rest and motion, and then the different types of motion. So here I'm just showing you one slide, rest and motion in physics. So you see rest, the tree is at rest, the pole is at rest, the house is at rest, the tree is at rest, and here some things which are in motion. The boy is moving his legs, he is going forward, he is kicking the ball, your bee is moving. Okay, so here the bird is also moving, so these are all in motion. So we will just see more about rest and motion. So let us first understand, what do you mean by rest? When you sleep on the bed and don't move at all, you say you are resting, isn't it? So you already know what is rest. So if we look around us, we observe that many objects do not appear to move, and thus we consider them to be at rest. Like see here, some books are kept on the table. So the books are not moving. Okay, so they are with at rest with respect to their surroundings. So books are said to be at rest here. So a body is said to be at rest if it does not change its position with respect to a fixed point in its surroundings. So we see with respect to the table, the book is always on the table. So we say the book is at rest. Okay. When the position of a body with respect to its surrounding does not change with time, the body is said to be at rest. So here you see the man who is sitting on the tree is not moving, sitting there. After some time also we see he is sitting at the same position. Then we say that the man is at rest. So you learn the definition of rest. What is rest? When the position of a body with respect to its surrounding does not change with time, the body is said to be at rest. So the position of that a body with respect to its surrounding. So its surrounding is a tree. So it is not changing. Both are at the same place. So that means it is at rest. Okay. So first we will see some examples of bodies in motion. Examples of bodies in motion. So you see here this boy is jumping. So from one cloud to another cloud he is moving. This is also, the pendulum is moving with respect to the other pendulums. The cheetah is moving with respect to the ground because it's changing its position. This racing car is also moving. It will cross this orange bin very quickly, isn't it? So these are some examples of object in motion. So when a body is moving, it keeps on changing its position continuously with time with respect to a fixed point in its surroundings. So if we take a fixed point like this, if this pendulum is our fixed point, then this object is moving with respect to this. So it is changing its position. So when a body changes its position with respect to another body, we say it is in motion. Similarly, we find that many things around us move from one place to another, like a flying bird, a moving bus, a boy playing football, oscillating pendulum of a wall clock, a moving train, a sailing ship, a walking man, etc. are some examples of motion. So these are some examples of motion. Like if you see, hence when the position of body with respect to its surrounding changes with time. So when you see after some time, this will not be the background, isn't it? The bus is moving, so it will be going further and the surrounding, the scenery will change from the window if you see. Like when you are sitting in the bus, you start saying bye bye to your friends, no, and after some time you see that you are going away from them, isn't it? You are moving away from them. So our surrounding is changing with time, then we say that we are in motion. Hence when the position of a body with respect to its surrounding changes with time, the body is said to be in motion. Now there is a very important thing that you should know. Rest and motion are relative. Relative means it changes from one person to another. When you think about whether a body is at rest or in motion, you have to consider a fixed or with respect to something else you have to see. Like if I see here, there is a beautiful picture of two people. They are going in a hot air balloon Okay, they are going up, and here there is a boy. So now this boy, if you ask him, he will say these two people are in motion, they are moving. Okay, so with respect to this person A, B and C both are moving. Person B and person C both are moving with respect to person A. But if you ask person C, she will say that this boy is changing position, isn't it? They are changing position. This person C is in motion with respect to person A. Okay, changing position. But when you look at them, person C and B, they are at rest actually. For person B, C is at rest because the person C is not changing the position. Both are at the same position, isn't it? So they both are rest for each other. But for this person, they both are in motion. So that is why it depends on the person who is observing whether the other person is at rest or in motion. An object can be in motion relative to one another, one set of objects, while at rest relative to some other set of objects. So it is relative, it changes. Thus rest and motion are relative. Like if two people are sitting in a car and moving together, then both will be at rest with each other. But if you look outside the tree, you will see that you are moving away from the tree. So in that case, with the tree, relative to the tree, you are in motion. But with respect to each other, you are at rest. So that is why we say rest and motion are relative. Okay. So I hope you are able to understand this. It is a very important. Now this is a figure which clears it all. This tree is here. This man is standing here. Okay. So this tree and man, they are at rest with respect to each other. So tree is at rest with respect to the man. Okay. But if you see this man, he is moving in the car. They have shown by an arrow. So this man will say that this car is moving. Okay. This man is in motion with respect to this man. But this man is at rest with respect to the car, because they are not changing their position with each other. So both are at rest. Man will say car is at rest because car is always under him, isn't it? So both car and driver are in motion with respect to this tree, the ground, the road, okay, and the man. So car and driver are in motion, but driver is at rest with respect to the car. That is why we say rest and motion are relative terms. So these are some important things that you should know. Please read your textbook and find out more examples about rest and motion, and if you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay.